Well, I figure I'd stop and continue a part 3 section of my swather sickle bar repair. So last I told you guys in part 2 that I was painting. So I finished painting all the black. Also underneath, painted it real good. And then I also painted, so right there is where the shoes stop. I also painted my shoes and did some tack welding on them to make them a little stronger where I thought they could be a little weak, especially these parts. They were kind of cracked in this area, so I did some TIG welding. Alright, so this piece is the most important part that Web Sickle Service will send you. As you put back on your guards, you slide this into place and you line up each guard so it slides perfectly within here. And the trick is to also get it so these hold down clamps, as you can tell, you have to take it off, beat it with a hammer from the top here to make this rise and lower as needed. I also, for fine tuning, we'll come in here with my vice grips and fine tune it. And then for the guards, man, that's the tricky part. Each guard, if it's high, it's easy. But what I do is I just have a regular steel pipe, and I stick it in one of these guards and I adjust up, down accordingly, fine tune it with a little breaker bar, get one on each side, and kind of just fine tune however it needs to be. So this is the hardest part, putting the sickle bar guards back on. And the key is to have this little non-serrated thing so you don't cut your finger, and just work it, and it just should slide all the way down, real nice and easy, no catches. You want to get all the catches out, or you'll have the same problem I did, which is, if you remember my end assembly, which is over here, the old sickle bar, the end assembly over here will just completely go to poop. So my new sickle bar came in the mail, 2 pieces with a manual. Well, not a manual, no manual, just this is the manual, this little instruction right here, how to put the 2 14-footers together to create 14 feet. And they have a different end assembly, they still have, my rubber came off within the first week, so I'm wondering what's going to happen when I put this one on and see what happens. So we'll see. But that's my part 3. Any questions on what else? I'm done for today. This took about 4 hours to just do that fine tuning, so another 4 hours tomorrow and I should be good. Any questions? Please comment below or subscribe. I'll make a finished part 4 video. Real quick, I forgot. The only problem I did have is on this end. Oh man, my back. On this end here, it was pretty bent, out of place. So what I'm gonna do is, if you can tell from the top how bent it is and everything, it's no good. I don't want to use it again, and the guard is wore out, has no real edge, it's all smoothed out. So I found one of my old guards that still has a pretty sharp edge to it, and all I'm gonna do is cut this off, this plate, cut this to shape, just like this one, and re-weld it back on for my end, because right now the freelancing of this piece will not slide with that old piece. So somehow I'm gonna have to just cut this one out, cut this top part off, this bracket, cut it off, make a new one, and that's the final touches on this side, and then we'll see what problems I encounter as I go down. I like the black on red. I think it looks pretty good. Please comment below. Thanks for watching.